Welcome in, EP's fourth sim. When you arrive, please feel free to chuck your bags or get changed, whatever you need to do in the change rooms, just down at the top of the stairs. And then you'll come straight through into the gym. There's drinks and sweets available, pre-race, post-race, whatever you need. Lots of seating for this one. We've got seats on the side for spectators and just watching. Our nice little warm-up area is up the top here. So right in the corner, by the cable machine, mats, foam rollers, bands, bikes, a couple of ski ergs, whatever you need for that one. Just staying to the left-hand side of the tape. In terms of getting ready, that's all you need to know, really. Everything will be there. Anything else you need before your race, the coaches will be around. Racing time. This is for the judges and for participants. Everything's set up on the floor, taped out where you should be and shouldn't be, and we've even numbered the running this time. So format-wise, we know there's 4 runs that are combined with a bike. All the runs are split in half. So if you're doing the doubles, you'll do 600 meters on the treadmill whilst your partner is on a bike. No set distance on the bike, just keep your legs ticking over, and then your partner will jump off the treadmill and switch with you at 600 meters. That is on all 4 of the treadmills. So we'll start there, coming across. First things first, any drinks you have before you start, we've got our lovely drink station here. You can grab them at any point. There's no set time to go, but you must leave the drinks there. They can't be following you around. We've had previous experience of spillages. We won't be having that again. So, station number 1. You'll start your race on treadmill number 1. 600 meters on here. Your time will start as soon as it counts down from 3. Yes, we know this starts nice and slow. It's the same for everybody. So your time will start now. You can then set it at whatever speed you like to do. As soon as it hits 600 meters, you'll shout across to your partner, who will be stationed over here on bike number 1, just keeping their legs ticking over. You'll switch, obviously being careful of the other athletes. As soon as there's 1200 meters on that treadmill, you will then go into your first station. Round here, coming around the back of the boxes, into the ski erg. Partner not skiing, stands on the cross. Partner skiing, jumps on, can set the damper to whatever you want. Ski however you need to. 1 kilometer. Changing whenever you like. As soon as you hit 1 kilometer, you'll jump onto the sled push. Now, it might be either end because it's 5 lengths here, so depending on where it was left previously. You'll either have to run up the other end to get started, which means it will finish nice and close to this end, or you'll start here and you'll finish up the other end. When you are finished, or when you are starting, please run in and out of the lane itself, just to avoid any kind of collisions. Once you've done that sled, you're on to the second run and bike. Exactly the same setup, 600 meters, whilst partner B is on bike number 2. And then as soon as they hit 600 meters, quick switch over, off you go. The next set of exercises, sled pull. Now, the only thing with the sled pull, I'll just clip this on very briefly. That probably sounds horrendous, sorry. Is, with the sled pull, obviously it's slightly shorter than the length of the track. So for the first pull, you can be starting on the track. That is fine. Once there is then enough slack that you're behind that line, you now can't go back onto the green track. So you can't, after the rope has got enough slack, go back over that line. As ever, you can't touch the back line. The other end, there's a bit more give because the rope is slightly longer, but will allow exactly the same rule with the other end. You can do your first pull on the green track, then never again. Once you've done 5 lengths of a sled pull, you'll be onto your burpee broad jumps. You can just jump to the other side of this when you haven't got to run to the other end. We've got this second line of tape here. This is where we recommend you put your hands. Place that on the floor this time. So hands on here, can't touch the green track to get started. Kick back, and you're off. 8 lengths of the burpees. Your partner, sorry, I should have said this on the others, must follow you the whole time. So on the sled push, you can't just wait for them to come back. Same with the sled pull. You can't wait at opposite ends. Exactly like the Hyrox, you must follow each other. Same on the burpees. 8 lengths in total. As soon as you finish your 8 lengths, you're on to the next run. Now, some people said last time, this is where it gets a bit worse. It is what it is. Same for everybody. Onto the curve runner. Exactly the same rules. 600 meters for partner A. No set distance on the assault bike for partner B. As soon as you hit 600 meters, switching over. Then we're on to the row. Round the outside. Sorry, Jackson. Round the outside. Same again, set the damper how you like, get your feet in before you start rowing. Partner B on the X, change whenever you like, 1,000 meters. You'll then jump off the row, come up the top, round the spare row, round the back of the boxes, into the farmer's carry. There will be chalk here for you if you need it. 20 lengths of the farmer's carry at your selected weight. I won't go all the way down the other end for this. Just for clarification on where the length ends, please step on to the ramped rubber. Literally just got to touch it, but just slightly off the green track before you then go the other end. So that is fine. That is not. So it's the full 10 meters back down the other end. 20 lengths. After that, you'll ditch the kettlebells in a very similar position. And then we're back over to the final run on the origin. Exactly the same on the origin, still doing 1,200 meters as a pair. This goes up a bit slower. It's not slower in terms of, it doesn't take any different kind of measurement, but it only goes up every 100 meters, whereas the other goes up in 10 meters. So it does feel like a long time. Those of you who've done it before know it's quite heavy. But that is the last run, 600 meters. Partner B will be just here, shouting at you all the way, hopefully giving you a nice breeze off the side of this. As soon as you've done your 600, switch over, and then we're into our last one, or the last two sets of exercises. The lunges, same again with the lunges, just to keep it out the way and nice and tidy. You will start the lunges from the far end of the gym where the mirrors are. Pick your selected bag. So women's 10 kilos, mixed or men's 20 kilos, men's pro 30 kilos. Obviously women's pro is also 20 kilos. I don't think we've got anyone in for that tomorrow. Same little setup on the tape here. So this top line is the line your foot cannot touch for the first rep. So we recommend putting your toes on this back line. Then you start your lunges here and then lunge over the line. To finish the length, coming up the other way, you must get the whole foot over the line. So that would be an extra rep needed there to finish that length. That would be fine. Again, that's 10 lengths this time, 100 meters. Please place the bags back roughly as they are. They can be thrown down, that's fine. Then come up your lane and you're into the wall balls. Wall balls, if you're same-sex pair, then one of you will be completing the wall balls here. So this is for the men's. And there is an X in the rack for you to stand on whilst you're waiting. Same for the ladies. Wall ball and X in the rack. If you are doing a mixed double, you will do as many as you can, or whatever kind of breakdown you want for your 100 wall balls. When you're waiting for your partner, so if Jackson was doing that one and I was a female, I'd still be waiting on the X for them to go. As soon as they then stop and drop the ball, you will have, this will be out ready for tomorrow because I've got it out just now. You will have the correct ball waiting. So if you're doing mixed doubles, there's 2 6 kilos, you won't have to pass the ball over or anything like that. As soon as you hit 100, your timer will stop. Congratulations, you've completed the fourth sim at Enhance. The only other thing to note on this, we've given a nice, fairly nice stagger between people. If you do get caught up, it's not a problem at all. The person who catches you up has full priority. So if I'm on run number 2 on the treadmill and Jackson has just completed the sled push, I would get off, whatever distance is remaining for me and my partner, we come down to the assault bike here, and you will complete 1.5 times the distance remaining. So if we had 500 meters left of our combined 1,200, you'd do 750 meters on here to catch up. It's just the easiest way to manage that. We'll try and avoid that happening, but if it does, that's how it will work. The person going faster will have priority, and the Renegade is there to fill in that gap. I believe that's everything we need to go through. Jackson, have I missed anything? If there's any other rules, queries, questions, you can obviously ask us on the day. You can ask us tonight. I probably won't answer till the morning because it's going to be at least 10 o'clock before you get this. Yes, hopefully you enjoy it. Have a great time. Looking for some fast times again this time, some PBs, and there's some newbies coming in this time, so make sure you enjoy it. Other than that, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you very much.